Welcome back to Disco Elysium. I've got a cup of tea steeping right here. Oh, it's gonna be hot. So remind me in 5 minutes to start drinking it. We've talked to Renee and Gaston. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your names, guys. And now I spent a little bit looking through my journal, and I've decided to go talk to Manana about the armor. So let's make our way there. But first, let me see some of these blue circles that I haven't noticed. How have I never... enormous boules worthy of a real man. Again, so I don't know how to pronounce it. But yes, we can look at those now that we've played Pétanque. Pétanque-a-tonk. Also, should I go walk through this roundabout again? Yeah, let's walk through the roundabout on the way to Manana. Oh, wait. I haven't actually been down here. Oh, yes, I have. Let's talk to this guy again. I totally forget. Who is he?
You see a Samarran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
He sells clothing.
The name Siileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Hello, Siileng. I'm glad. The best part about that, getting that check, is that now I know how to pronounce it.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
Is he gonna call me cool? He's my new best friend.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Yes! Siileng! My buddy!
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Whip him out! Whoa, what is the bag doing?
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
Ooh, let's shake.
Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. Now, what can I do for you?
How seriously are we going to say this? This isn't a joke. That can be super funny sometimes. I'll say, I'm just kidding. I'm really here to shake you down for some answers to official police questions. Wait, that's also serious. No, how do I be buddies with this guy? Let's say this isn't a joke. Give me your money. I need money.
He does not need your money. Please disregard it. We're just here to ask some questions.
All right, good. Thanks, Kim.
Of course.
Finger pistols. All right. Ooh. Let's not worry. I like him too much to care about the money. What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Yes, is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at Siileng's, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Cool. Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers. All extremely cool and above board.
Sounds good, man. Let me ask something else.
Anything for you.
How do I... Oh, I see. It's like any other store. We go up to the thing we want. Where are you from, man?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
All business. Sounds good.
Very cool. I like your style, officer.
Cool. I'll look around. Thanks. I'm not going to bother him. He's doing God's work here, selling cool clothing to cool police officers.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Cool clothes?
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Yes, Siileng.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
It can't be worse than my bell-bottom pants and my snakeskin shoes.
The box smells like cat piss, or like an old person with no money.
Yeah, all right, fair.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Let's find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Okay, we have like 50 jackets.
Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
So minus shivers, but also practical. I wonder what we get from it being practical.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
I want some freaking pants and... Ah! No, sorry, Siileng. You got any pants? You said you had pants.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra series.
Sneakers, let's go. I did remember to unsteep my tea. Spend more than 5 minutes, but that's how I roll.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
You got it. Let's inspect those sneakers. Not the speakers, the sneakers.
A pair of found ultras.
Oh, that's gotta be so good.
The design is impossibly sleek and simple.
That's
A
impossible.
futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
These sound like the coolest shoes ever.
Dedicated, victorious, sporty. These found sneakers are a must-have for a track and field legend.
Oh, thank you. Stars of track and field we are.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
I need those found sneakers. Urgh, 50. That's so much. How are we going to get 50? Ugh. Well, he said something about pants,
There's a
too.
pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box. A variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Yeah, I'll try the shades on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
Man, I don't know, bro.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
That's pretty good.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
So plus electrochemistry minus composure.
You are definitely not buying those.
Don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like those sunglasses.
No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this. Okay, fine. Go ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then who am I to interfere?
They must look so bad. Worse than the ones we're wearing right now. Those look so much better. Oh, it's -1 logic, not composure. Yo, that's better than what I have on right now. And they look cooler too. 250 though. We got to get up to 50 for those sneakers. Oh, I don't want to call him ugly. That's doing it for me. I'm not going to call him ugly to my buddy Siileng. All right, let's rummage through the box.
These are all boring.
All right, boring.
Boring
You know,
third-rate
they're so
colors.
boring, I'm going to skip through it.
These are all first-rate sunglasses.
Ooh.
Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Safe and cool, huh? Well, let's try to find some interesting sunglasses in the box. 8%. Wow! Let's go! I see a pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says sub-insulindic rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand-carved out of bone. And if you're thinking that was crazy lucky, how could I be so lucky? I did fail a 97% check last episode, or 2 episodes ago. So I was due And that is how gambling works. I was due for better luck. Okay, is this actually cool?
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
High culture, thank you.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue.
These don't sound like me.
All right, but these actually make your vision worse. It's like literally being underwater.
So conceptualization plus minus perception. That's funny.
Wow, officer. You look so cool.
Oh, thank you.
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
Or did they find me? Kim, what do you think?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
He's investigating a case.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
Oh. Nah. Alright, I've got my cool glasses. I gotta save up for those sneakers, bro. Those sneakers are sick, and we're going to ask him for more money. This is gonna be like...
Still cool here, officer.
Oof. 8%, huh? Do I have anything that could give me rhetoric? Wow. Let's just try it. Who knows? We got that other one. Can you please give me a discount on those pants?
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
No. Can I get out of it? Wait, did I get out of it? No. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I want your money.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
I don't know. It was just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
I know.
Sorry, detective.
All right, I'll leave you to it for now, Siileng. We'll be back with that 50 real for those sweet, sweet, sweet pants. Ooh, I wonder if there's money in here. Oh, and we are doing our tear swindle. So, yeah, maybe this will be easy. What's this? Hot air rises up from the sewer. Ew. Sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Gross, man. All right, seriously can't get that tear? It's so obviously tear. Is my bag full? It's equipped, so I'll assume it's working. Oh, I could have done the smokes for the whatever. the rhetoric check, that's what it was. I seriously can't get any of these bottles? Come on, man. Can I go over here to the Delta Logistics Company? No. Oh, this is the canal thing that's closed up for us. All right, why don't we go into this building here? We've talked to that guy. I can't remember if there was something to do with a sign. Tear, there we go, tear, let's go. But none of this other stuff on the ground I can grab. Well, what's in here? A shop? Hello. The bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. Diversity, equality, and inclusion? In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Whirring. What's this? Some kind of machine, an antique cash register? Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Let's talk with this guy. Is this like a pawn shop?
It's
welcome to the pawn shop.
That I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly. He might actually know stuff.
What can I do for you?
Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Indeed.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
Interesting.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, man. Zoom in, recapitalize.
It keeps me entertained.
He responds, unimpressed with my business school snobbery. But I got a real for that.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe.
We do have a task to get speed.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon? What's that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it just me, or is it really warm in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
Chill out, man. I'm a chill out cop who just wants some of what you're having.
Pyrrolidon is just something since the People's Power disaster.
That cough was to mark his words.
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that,
He's
bud.
taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Must have been tough, radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
I should have asked about the People's Pile disaster. I guess somehow our character knows about it. Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
Isn't life like that?
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Thanks for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Care to share your what is it? Pyrrolidon? Pyrrolidon.
Have you tried it before?
I don't know.
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I read the pyro every day.
Every day. You look the part. Here you go, man.
He just gave it to me. I love Bird's Nest Roy. Bird's Nest Roy, Siileng, where have you two been this entire playthrough? Why have I been out in the street instead of in here doing Pyrrolidon with you?
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Pyrrolidon. Straight into your gut.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Well, you know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
I hear you, man.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Nope. Well, what about that Wild Pines representative that's in town?
Can't say I'm a huge admirer of Wild Pines. And I can't say I trust any silver-tongued spokesperson of theirs. Fortunately, I have no reason to get involved.
Have you met the rep?
No, just people like that make everyone else see the world somewhat askew, at an angle that is convenient for them. Now, you have more questions, or are we?
Actually, I am curious now. What do you have against the
Can't
Wild
say I'm a
Pines?
huge- What should I have for it?
That's a good point, man.
No,
Good
just-
point. All right, that's all I got.
The
Sorry.
pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Do you happen to have any guns? Like the ones carried by officers of the citizens' militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I pawned my gun. Man, something happened that made me want to quit, huh? I pawned the gun, bought all the booze I could, and tried to drink myself to death. Okay. Fascinating.
What? Sold?
Yeah, well, I'm as surprised as you are, Half-Light.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Yeah, hold on. I sold you my gun?
You...
He's probably looking at Kim like, should I not tell you this?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
I wonder if that's because I was in such a distraught state that I thought less of the RCM and I thought I was too good for it, or vice versa.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Was the buyer a policeman too? I assume not.
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
My first thought was that this was Miss Buford, the lawyer from the union who, Evrart, right? Evrart said he could find my gun for me. So I would have guessed it was in his possession. And the only woman we know in the union is Miss Buford. But would she refer to herself as a pig? And would he not know her? And would he want to be rid of her?
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Yeah, maybe that is Buford.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinaise with it?
There's only one explanation, Kim. She must be one of my rabid fans.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
What about people from Everett Clare's union? Have they come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it.
Yeah, that's what I would have expected. Okay, so when did she come in? Let's see. Earlier today. What? Hang on. Someone else came earlier today and he sold her the gun. But then shady looking guys came in yesterday. Oh, he was lying to them. He didn't want to sell it to them.
They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Wow.
Wait, then it might be true. Everart's claims.
I forgot. What were Everett's claims? This was like episode 4.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Right, okay. So, any idea where I can find the buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Yeah, I don't know if that's anyone we've ever seen. Surely it's not Joyce Messier.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
In time, like before she kills someone and that looks like I did it. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets. That seems like a first thing good thing to do first. Yeah, let's just sell all this stuff, I think. This was Renee's picture, and I guess we'll sell it. Though the handkerchief. Ooh. That is so tempting. So is the rifle. Alright, we're doing it. Pawn the rifle. Pawn the empty cassette case. Pawn the postcard. Pawn Renee's picture. We are scum, and we need our fix. Look away, Kim. We slip this to the guy. Do I keep this? I think I have enough money now, so... I think we're good. Let's see if we can sell some of our extra clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Should I show him the picture of a corpse? That seems like something an idiot would do. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
Did that mean anything to anyone else? I don't have anything to sell anymore.
Another time, perhaps.
Well, thank you very much. I'll have a look around. Oof, there's a lot of stuff here. Maybe we can sing something at the Whirling and Rag.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Let's stand on the tips of my toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
I was hoping more for just the tapes.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
That's all. Maybe later. What's this thing?
Martinaise streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
No, I'll leave. I don't care about the light. This thing looks like I could only get with a perception check.
A very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning.
We're very, we have a high tactile intelligence. Let's sniff the t-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there.
Nice.
Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Yeah, nice.
Sniffing is okay. But please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
Whoa, how much are you selling this t-shirt for?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Cool, I'll think about it.
You should.
Ooh, that's nice. Physical instrument and shivers. I've thought it over. I want to buy the t-shirt.
Welcome to Hjelmdal, officer.
Sweet. Because that's going to cover up our just physical instruments. We're already at... Ooh, +1 psych. Interesting. Okay, sorry, that's going to cover up that nasty white tank top. So now we get +1 shivers at the cost of -2 authority, which... that's awesome. We have no authority. I love it. Okay, sorry, what are my glasses doing? Logic and -1 authority, yeah. The man from Hjelmdal is standing in front of a burning village, dual-wielding his ever-present Zweihonders. His muscles look ready to burst out of the two-dimensional print and into your three-dimensional life. All right, I see that we have a thought. All right, that was finger pistols, which I don't have a skill point, I don't think. No, I don't have a skill point. So I can't get finger pistols yet, but I'm assuming... Oof, -2 savoir-faire temporarily. Surely that should be good, though. Right? You need to snap your fingers at people as you think around the problem of not having a gun. You were promised a gun, that much is certain. This is why you became a cop. Yet here you are, loitering around with idle hands. How are people going to believe that you can protect yourself and them from savages without a firearm? Same right. You need to think around this problem. And I'm assuming the solution is going to be like, just do this a bunch. All right, we definitely have to research that as soon as I get a skill point. Okay, what else we got over here? Looks like one more thing to look at in the shop.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
All right, I don't care about any of this crap. We just need to find a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Those aren't actual trousers that say found. We need found trousers. What is this?
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Of course.
There's been a lot of interest in that particular figurine. I had to hide it so it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
What?
I've heard about it. I've heard the headless phone rider rides a headless bull.
Does this do something for me?
Yes, there are several competing versions of the story, but I believe this figurine is a more canonical representation.
Sorry, what are we talking about again?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
Indeed.
50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
For 50 cents, should we buy the headless found rider? Sure, maybe we can pawn it back to him.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
All right, well, maybe it'll be lucky. I don't know. We'll step away from the table. Well, pleasure meeting you, my good man. And I'm sure I'll be back. But for now, we'll be on our way. We're so close to 50. How do I get 50? First, let's look at the item. We don't inspect it. The head is not included. Maybe we need the head, and then we complete the set. Let's tidy up our inventory a little bit. All right. Oof. Cool. Should I just use it? +1 psych. So what psych things do I have? If we go to journal and we go to map, which I don't have a city map. Any of these things. This volition check is wrong. That is talking about, I think, the file cabinets in the Union place. Anyways, like we could use the Pylodon, whatever, for this empathy check with Kuno. Gosh, why can't they go down? The godly authority check. There's no way I'm ever passing that. All right. Oh boy, I don't know what to do, guys. I mean, I do know what to do. I don't know what to do next. We need 7 more real to get those sweet, sweet shoes, which I'm pretty sure will give me savoir-faire instead of taking away savoir-faire. Oh, I can't wait. But for now, I guess we can talk to Manana. I can do a little more exploring, do a little more of that tear swindle, talk to Joyce. But next episode, I think I will probably go talk to Manana about the armor. That was one of my tasks, wasn't it? Where's the rest of the armor? Go to the harbor gates, ask the Jolly Meske. I should look up Mesk. According to Google, it is a place in Disco Elysium. So that's his country of origin, apparently. Maybe. We'll find out, maybe. Next time. Until then, please take care of yourselves.